What's happening, guys? Blue Hair Dave here, and I'm going to go over an anatomy of a funnel. And it's Dean Graziosi, real estate maverick. This is his mastermind funnel. It's a low ticket intro credit card offer funnel, basically to get somebody's credit card information for a really low cost and get them into your sales cycle. Show them value and they buy something more expensive later. And I'm going to show you how he tries to make this funnel profitable. Okay, it's a good funnel, and I got this go. I have a client of mine, and he's in the similar space, and he is really good at real estate, and he just kills it. And so he's helping people also, like, who know how to flip houses and get into long-term owning apartments, things like that, he's really good at it. And so I was just breaking down funnels with him to show him exactly what Dean out here is doing. So here we go. I'm going to break this funnel down. And it's a successful funnel. It gets someone to take a credit card, like I said, and you get a continuity product. And continuity product means is that somebody is going to be hanging around and paying you each month. He's charging $7, and I'll show you all this. But you get a monthly fee, and you get a couple thousand people signed up, and you've got something pretty nice going. And it doesn't take you much more work to do this product that he's selling. He already has a group that he probably is managing or has somebody in there managing for him. And his upsells are things that he doesn't really have to do out of pocket. He's selling things on his upsells, things he probably already has in one of his courses. Already had it laying around as something that he had to make somebody at one point. And they're kind of like more basic tips. So if you've got your own thing that you're doing, which you probably are, and you want to sell, and you wanted to, you probably got some things that you use at home, maybe some techniques you wrote it down, or notes that you took on how to better have a business profile or something. These are the kind of things that he's adding. And I'll show you these upsells. I'm going to walk through the funnel and show you what he did and why he did it. All right. So his two upsells are, one is when you go to sign up, once again, I'm going to show you these and actually show you what he's doing, is instead of $7 a month being rebilled, he offers you $59 for the year, which seems like a bargain. It's a discount. But this also shows me that he probably keeps people in his group for about 4 or 5 months. And then he makes more money if he sells you the annual fee. So he sells it for $59. It seems like a discount. Well, why would he do that? Well, he gets all the money up front, and if 1 in 6 people say take this offer for $59, he's doing this so that he cuts his advertising costs down or pays for them completely and makes money. And you're now a customer. He knows that you're willing to buy something, and you're going to see all his stuff all the time in the Facebook group. So you're paying to get help in the group, but he's also able to advertise to you while you're in the group, which is a great thing about groups. I'm in a ton of groups, and I know what's going on in there, but I get so much value out of the groups. And in my group for the BHD plan course, in particular, I answer questions all the time. So at most other groups, some of the people aren't answering questions necessarily, but that's the value for a group. Okay. And also, he's in there, so somebody might be in a group and they bought, maybe one of his second thing is a $37 top 2 income secrets. Now, he's probably got what are the top 2 things people ask me about, and you write down, a couple pages of maybe 300 words on that, and now you've got a product. He says he sells them at $297 advertised. I don't know if he does or not. Maybe it's part of a course. If you broke it apart, it would be worth $297, or the value is. And value is a subjective term. So he charges $37 for that as well. And I'm going to show you how he comes up with these upsells. All right. But if you get 1 in 5 people taking either of these, that's $110. And I'm going to say that it probably cost him less than $110 to get somebody to click on that ad and to go through the purchase for the $7. Because $7 is a good deal, especially with somebody with a brand name like him. He's been out there for a long time doing this, and I don't know if he still actively is in real estate, but he knows how to sell courses. So here's the go. So like I'm saying, if there's a 30% uptake in these extra offers, it's a great funnel method. These funnel methods do work. That's why people use them. If you have a course, you can break out some of your extras and make a few quickly with your knowledge and sell them separately like this to give value and get more people excited about your program. You don't have to spend months doing this. If you've already got some kind of program or you're going to have one in the future and you do have a group or want to start a group to help people, no matter what your subject matter is, whether you're going to help people get fit or whatever it is, if you've got a fitness funnel, you've got a group, and I'll give free advice on how to lose weight or exercise programs. Charge people $7 to be in that group, and they've got a trainer that they can ask questions in the group all the time. That's a good bargain for $7, right? You've got a friend who's an expert that you can hit up on Facebook in a Facebook group, and $7 a month, right? And you can do all these memberships through ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels let you to do a membership site and just manually add people. It's not that hard to the course. And if they stop paying, you just manually take them off. It takes 2 seconds. So, and there's another video that can show you how to do that on another, depending on where you're watching this video, okay? So, if you give value to people, they're much more likely to purchase your higher-end products. So you get them in the door, they give you the credit card information, you notice somebody that's actually willing to buy. So the main reason for this funnel is to get buying customers, and you weed out these people. These people they're ready to take action. They're ready to give you credit card information, even if it's for $7. It's going to get rebilled, and to make money with a continuity product. So it's rebilling every month. These people are much more likely to be your customers in the future. Much more likely, okay? The upsells help you make it profitable, which in turn helps you spend more on your ads to grow your email list, to add more value and make more sales. Another thing that happens is that when in a group, they speak to other people, they see people having success in the group, and they might reference one of the higher end items you have, like a full course or something like that. They're going to want to buy that as well because there's stuff in there that they might need that'll help them speed up the process of being successful, whatever it is. So for real estate, if you're offering a course and it's $3,000 on how to flip homes and how to get started in that, how to get the funding from somebody else to start flipping homes, how to find the homes, how to turn that into being a landlord and having apartments and things like that and making millions a year. If you let somebody in the group and you're helping people with advice for $7, so that leads them, they're more likely to buy these other programs once they know that they're ready to do it, okay? So here it is. I have the link. You can click it. I have a PDF version of this in the course next to it. And so you just click on the link and you will see that what I'm looking at. Now, the offer might be taken down by the time you're looking at this, but that's okay. I took screenshots. So this is his Facebook ad. It says now just $7. This is super simple. People go out of the way to make a super complicated ad with a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, you don't have to. And here's proof of it. Now, just $7, you can buy an overpriced cup of coffee, or you can join a high-level mastermind. He calls his group a mastermind, okay? Call it whatever you want. Group might sound like, why am I paying to be in a Facebook group? They're free. So mastermind might be a great name for that, okay? Here's his ad. It says now just $7. I'm not sure how he got with the rule on too much text, but hey, he did, so there it is. Now just $7. It catches your eye. It's got red in it and it's got yellow in it. For some reason, ads sometimes with yellow or bright colors, period, do pretty well. He's got dgachievein.com. I would probably use a different domain that is more to the point that whatever he's selling here, they only cost $8.88. Why not splurge? You're going to spend more than that on an ad in like an hour. So why not get something that is more focused on what your stuff does? Maybe he's branding and he wants everybody to go here. Underground Millionaires Mastermind. It just says what it is, now just $7. If it says too much in here, you might read it and be like, I'm not interested. Because he does the selling on the next page, and you'll see where this is. So his landing page is going to do all the selling. He just wants you to go there. $7. Crap. I'll look at that. Let's look at that, okay? And he's got some action on here. So this ad is getting traction. So here we are. Here's his landing page. When you click that ad, you end up here. Underground Millionaires, we're the highest level, yet most affordable masterminds in the world. Super affordable, super high level because he's teaching it, is what I assume. And here he's got a video. It's a video sales lander. It's a video sales lander for a $7 product. So he probably getting some sales out of this because video sales landers are usually for something that's a little bit higher priced. Usually it's 47, now it's 7. So you've got your typical things that you have in here. He's telling you he's basically saying it's affordable. It's the call out. It usually costs this much. It's only $7. So the value is all in this first part of this page. This is the top of the page. It's a pretty long sales page, and I'm going to go over this stuff. Join the Underground Millionaires Mastermind today. This is top of the fold on mobile. Boom, click it. Okay, this is the top of the fold. He's got his video sales lander. Join. Your top of your fold should always have a call to action on it, as far as I'm concerned. Harry, so he's got call to action. He's got scarcity. He's got value. All right here. Your stuff should always have scarcity and value, all right above the fold. This is, if you scrolled a little bit down, this is what you see. Now it explains it, okay? He's explaining, if you're reading this, you already know a mastermind, and somebody might be like, I don't even know what a mastermind is, but I should know that it gets you to the next level. And he explains what the mastermind is, and he's explaining how expensive it is. Then he kind of says it's not for everyone. It's only for people who are millionaires, who want to be millionaires. And here's what you get as a member. And then he goes down what happens when you're in there, all the things that could happen. Add some bonuses. They're on the bottom of the page to help seal the deal. And the bonuses are probably things that he just added in there that he didn't have to work that much on because he's got other courses already made. And so he just takes bits and pieces of them out that are valuable and then adds them to this. So this is a real good way for him to get people into his other thing. This is all basically things he has that he's going to sell separately to get people in, and so it pays for itself. He's talking about the unheard discount, so that's the mind. So if you look at all this, you can kind of see. By the way, this is ClickFunnels 101. These pages, right? This is probably a regular. He's just using a template. Changes a little bit. ClickFunnels 101, copywriting 101. You could probably look at this and then just change these words out with whatever it is, because this is what he did. I'm sure of it. Is somebody else's ad, because it's all the same process on these ads. So fill this in with your information and just have it with the same psychology behind it. I'm not going to go into super detail, but you'll see where it keeps having a pitch on every little part when you're going to scroll down. What to do next? Now it's telling you join, enter your info. We'll send you the credentials. There's even a misspelling in this. He's spending a lot of money and it's even misspellings. This tells me what? This tells me that he'd rather have something go out than to be perfect, okay? People wait too long for something to be perfect. They just don't start on it. Now, it can't be a total pile of poop when you put it out, but this looks good enough. But hey, it's got a misspelling, and he's just one of the guys in the top of his game, right? Didn't spell credentials. There's probably other errors in here, okay? No big deal, okay? So he's telling you what to do clearly, step 1, step 2, step 3. Get to the top of the mountain. He's reinforcing what he's telling everybody about get to the top of the mountain. Mastermind with millionaires so you can become a millionaire, which is great advice if you want to achieve a goal. You want to hang out with people who are on their way or have achieved it because you're all in the same bus going in the same direction. You're not hanging out with a group of people who have no interest in doing this, who would rather spend time playing pool, smoking cigarettes, right? And complaining about how tough the world is. If you're joining this, you want to be in a bus of people that are looking forward and they're looking up at a goal and they're climbing while going there and getting it done and sharing information, which is what a mastermind or a group is for. It's support and sharing information. So his time was of the essence. Now he's saying, don't let it pass you by. This is so cheap. He's going to make it $97 in the future because that's what it's worth. Get it now. Scarcity. Okay, he's going to give you a guarantee, 30-back guarantee. You don't like it, I'm going to give you your money back. Or you just cancel, because guess what? It's rebuild $7 every month. So he's offering to give you $7 back if you join the group and you don't like the stuff that he gave you. But guess what? The stuff that he's giving you, he already has it out for everybody else, so it's no skin off his back or your back if you have this funnel, because you give some of the money back. Very few people ask for their money back. You give them enough value, they feel terrible doing it, and most people have ethics in the back of their brain where they're not going to ask for a refund because they know that they got their $7 worth, okay? And even if they pay the full price, like I'm going to show you right now in the checkout, you're going to get enough information the knowledge bites that somebody would give you at lunch, if you took somebody out to lunch and told them the most successful things that made them successful, are going to be similar to what you're going to get in a group like this. Now, does everybody take action on those items? Most people don't. But they learn them, but they just forget them, or they forget to take action on them. And that's the difference between people that get things done and people that don't. People that take the action on the items get things done. And this is my experience. You can tell people every secret in the world, and still people aren't going to go out and do it because they don't believe in it. They get distracted easily. They go on to something else. The people that get to where they want to go are persistent. They have a focus. It's laser focused, and they go and get it done. Okay. So he reinforces 30-day guarantee. It's truly unheard of. And if you're one of the people that goes to the end of the letter, here's the deal. On this page is a chance to join the Monk Around for $7 a month. So he basically puts on the bottom what the whole thing was about on the sales. Because if you're like me, I also go to the bottom. Join again. Okay? So he's got different places to join. Top, middle, bottom. Okay? You'll want to do the same thing. And this is pretty simple. He just makes it look decent. And he also has basically, here's what experts have to say about this. And he uses Branson and Tony Robbins. He's got a long career, okay, of help in this thing. So he's got all his credentials. So if you don't have, you want to get people that you've helped. Because if you're starting one of these things, you're going to want to help people for free in order to get credentials from regular people. Now, people like to put these on here, and I think it works well, but if you don't have a ton of money to pay these people to have them say this about you, because what happens here is these guys all join the other masterminds, and then part of that mastermind is you get a referral and things like that from these people. I think that working with regular people and showing regular people how they made a transformation, you know, Richard Branson doesn't need your help, does he? If he does, awesome, but I don't think he does. You know who needs your help is the guy down the street that's in the same situation that you've already conquered, right? You have knowledge about something and they have a path they need to go on. And I go into detail about this in other videos, but your customer is somebody who's at one point over here, say, and they want to be over here. You've got to help them make that trip, okay? And your knowledge or whatever your product is helping them make that trip. You help people make this trip. It's invaluable. They'll pay you triple what you think it's worth because to them it's worth $1 zillion. I always go back to the story about when I was floundering. I was doing the digital marketing. I was doing okay, and then I started to flounder. Me and my business partner at the time literally paid 20 grand to a guy, and I went to his house for like 3 days in the high desert, and he taught me email marketing. The basics of it, back then at least. You'd think, people like, you're crazy paying somebody 20 grand for that. No, that was probably the best money I've ever spent in my entire life, okay? Because it launched me on this, and then I did $100,000. That was my split. Me and my partner split it after our costs. We each made over $100,000 profit in 1 month. Our share each, because that means we made over a couple hundred grand in 1 month off of taking that information and then building upon it. So without that information, I never would have done that. And then that led me to over a decade-long career in the same industry, a 2 Comma Club Award, nominated for AFI, a whole bunch of things, all because of that 20 grand, 11 or 12 years ago, whatever it was that I did that. Okay, so you take people on a trip and you give them what they need, and it's valuable. It's something that people want. Okay, so put whatever. It doesn't matter if this is your next door neighbor or whatever. As long as you help somebody make a transformation. That's what people want to know about, okay? Because this is really what people look at. I would look at that. It's like, who have they helped? Who's done this, okay? And then it's Harry again before it goes too late. And then here's the bottom again. Harry, get everything. It's gone. And it kind of goes over everything again. Join. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And some of the bonuses are confidence builder interviews with Tony Robbins and Arianna Huffington. He spelled Arianna Huffington wrong. There's a whole bunch of errors in this thing. This is on. He's spending tens of thousands of dollars on this ad. So don't sweat it, okay? Just get it done and get it in here. And this is all built in ClickFunnels. This guy's making all his stuff in ClickFunnels, okay? He makes millions selling his programs. And this is a great way to get people in. So now let me show you what the upsell is going to be when you click to join. And so he's got a challenge. I don't know who's running this challenge. You can add your own bonuses, whatever you think's worthwhile to get people in. When you click it, here's what you go. Here's the checkout page. And he's basically, it's a yes, I want to join the world's highest level yet most affordable mastermind. Here's what you get. And free bonuses are web class training. Do you have a training advertisement or webinar? Boom, include that. His best-selling book. If you have an ebook that you wrote, or even just a pamphlet ebook, if it's 6 pages, which I recommend making. It's basically a presentation that you make into a PDF. And also make sure that you're pointing it towards something that's higher value than that. There's another video on how to do that. So, and then another little ad about Ariana Huffington, okay, which they probably spelled correctly this time. So that's really all there is in there. And here's where you enter your info. When you enter your info, if somebody's already gone through all these steps. Right before you enter your credit card, they're going to ask if you want more stuff. So basically, you're like, yes, $7. It's not going to last forever. It's usually $47. This is a huge discount. Okay, and then he offers you the year for today's special. Today's special is this. Here's the upsells. Okay, still got this stuff here. All his little upsells, some confidence training that he probably has an agreement with Tony Robbins. You just add a couple bonuses to really make it worthwhile for you, because people love bonuses. Okay, make them worthwhile, but just separate them so they're out there. Because sometimes some of your best material in your course or your program gets buried, and it might be the best thing ever, but it's like somewhere in the in the middle where somebody might just skip past it or something. And so break that stuff out. Break it out, condense it, and then add it as a bonus in one of your other programs, because somebody might be, missing out on it, and it's something that'll help somebody. Sometimes you add stuff later in your course. You sell a course, and then 4 months later, people ask questions, and you make like 8 new videos. I'm always adding videos, 8 new videos. Sometimes those later ones are better because you've got more experience at it, or it answers questions directly that came up lately. Add those as bonuses in here, okay? So the best deal is 30% off and 2 extra bonuses. This is 2 extra if you get this. So that's why, 2 bonuses and it's cheaper. Wow, I'm going to get the $59 a year. But this also tells me, why would he do that? Why would he sell it at discounted? He can make more if somebody sticks around for a whole year. 7 times 12, that's $84. Why does he want to lose all that money? Why does he want to lose $25 on this sale? Well, what this tells me is that people generally drop. They cancel their continuity to be in this group before this $59 is reached. So he's going to make an extra 2 months worth probably if you do this. So this is better for you if you sell it and they take the annual fee. They save money because everybody likes to think they're going to stick with the program for a year. But a lot of people, his average is probably less than this, so he's going to make more money selling it annually. It's no sweat for him because he'd rather get all the money up front anyway. And clear, and it's a sale for somebody who is going to stay in for a year. So it's a win-win if somebody gets this. And the other, one-time upsell is this order, $37. And this is top 2 income doubling secrets. The 5 best ways to profit from home in 2018. And number 2 is 7-step millionaire morning routine. This is probably, I don't have it, but I'm guessing it's what he does in the morning. I wake up, I meditate, I exercise. There's 3 steps. I get a cup of coffee and a protein shake. This is the protein shake I like. Heck, put an affiliate link in there for a protein shake. There's people that idolize this guy and they will follow all his steps to try and reproduce it. I'm the same way in like my hobby, and this too. I love breaking down funnels, but I have hobbies where I like music, and I will just trip out and I'll look at whatever. If there's an album I like, I'll look up everything about how that person made that album or recorded something, and I'll look at the gear and I'll be like, I want that guitar now. Oh, I totally want that effects pedal right now. Whatever they used. And I'll go buy it just because I'm super excited to reproduce what that is. Okay? So people do that. If they're a fan of this guy, they're not going to care what he does. They're going to follow these 7 steps in his morning routine. And if it's a special protein bar that he's eating, they might even go out and buy that protein bar. And if there's an affiliate program, why not make money on that? That's what. So I don't know. I don't own this, but I'm guessing. So that's how you go. And so this is $37. 1 out of 5 people probably buy both of these things. And now he's making way more money. And so when people buy this, They paid with a credit card. He's giving them value, but it's something that didn't take him too long to create. And now they're in line to learn more to buy his other products. He probably has like a thing where he does live speaking. I'm sure of it. In fact, I know he does. And I don't know what they charge for that, but you go to that, next thing you know, you spent 10 grand and you're in an investment fund with Dean. Okay. And so his real money is made there. But if he's got 100,000 people on his list, or 200,000 people that are interested in him, that are hearing his information all the time, that's a great outreach. He just made money while collecting a larger email list. So this is a different version of what I do in BHD plan, because I do it for affiliate marketing, but the same principle applies for guys like this. So he wants to collect that email list, right? I'm always saying collect that email list. Why not make a profit while collecting it? Okay. And so with the affiliate marketing, I send somebody to a different offer. For this, he's selling his own offer to make the money. So awesome. If you've got your own product, which is his knowledge, is his product, that's what he sells. Okay? So here's sort of a recap. A great way to get credit card customers who are buying into your system. It pays for your audience growth. You're making a profit while growing your audience. It's very little hassle. You already have the materials. You just need to make the funnel. This is a standard ClickFunnels funnel. You can find a typical sales one in there. Just put your stuff in there. Heck, make it look just like his. You put in future upsells. Basically, you're going to make money in the future when people were in the group, when they have purchased something. You put them in a separate email list because they're already a buyer. They've paid $7 on a monthly retainer to look at your stuff. So they're interested. They're much more likely to buy something in the future. You can concentrate your efforts on these customers, okay? You give them more value too when you're doing your email. The people that just signed up for whatever and they're not really purchasing anything, save your best stuff for these people that gave their credit card because they earned it and they're interested in your stuff. Give them more value and then it's going to pay off. They're going to pay for more stuff from you in the future. The upsells are on the checkout. Let's make this profitable. That's really all there is to this one. So go get them. And I hope they found that useful. And I'll see you in the groups. All right. Bye-bye.